What's up guys, Jammerbrio here, and welcome to Day of the Tentacle. Now this is a blast from my past if I've ever seen one. I remember playing this game all the time when I was a kid and trying to figure out how to do all the, the little puzzles and things like that. Day of the Tentacle. It was actually released originally in 1993 on floppy disk. I think it also came on CD-ROM, if I'm not mistaken. And they re-released it in 2016, so I thought I would, buy it just for nostalgia's sake, and do a little playthrough. Thought you guys might want to see it. And they apparently added an interesting feature to the game where you can push F1 at any point of the game and actually go back to the unremastered version. Just if you want to play nostalgically, or if you just want to see what they did differently, because I think they remastered not only the graphics but the sounds in the game. But anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with a new game here. Oh yes, the good old-fashioned LucasArts logo. Now let's go ahead and test that F1 key. See, this is the way it looks remastered. Oh, it looks pretty good, huh? This is... Wow, listen to that sound change too. This is how the game originally was, and this is how I remember it. Alright, back to remastered. And here come the tentacles.
I'm thirsty.
I don't think you should drink that. It looks bad for you.
Nonsense. It makes me feel great. Smarter. More aggressive. I feel like I could. Like I could. Like I could.
Hey, look at that. He grew some arms.
Take on the world.
And here are our main protagonists.
Look, Hoagie, it's a hamster.
Laverne, Hoagie, and Bernard.
I think I need that for the band, Laverne. Like we could bite its head off or whatever.
Hands off that hamster.
Friend of yours, Bernard?
He belongs to Weird Ed Edison, and it looks like he's brought us a note. It's from my old friend, Green Tentacle. He says that Purple Tentacle's mutated into an insane genius, and Dr. Fred's going to kill them both. I thought I was free of Dr. Fred and those crazy Edisons forever. But now, I know that I must go back to the mansion.
I feel like there should have been a lightning strike there or something, for dramatic effect. Anyways, those are our main protagonists, Hoagie, Laverne, and Bernard. Bernard really reminds me of someone who would be in, you guys remember those movies, long time ago, Revenge of the Nerds? Well, I feel like he would be in that. Just saying. So I don't know if I'm gonna let you guys see this entire intro. It's probably pretty boring for you guys. I may fast forward through it, I may not. If you still hear me talking, then I haven't fast forwarded it through it. I didn't get who's driving. I think Bernard's driving. And if so, he's a little bit of a crazy driver. Yeah, I would definitely say it's Bernard driving. Now that doesn't make any sense. Why would you... I guess it's an intro. They just needed to cut time. Oh yeah, just drive right through the barn. No big deal. That's alright, they didn't need that fence anyway. Boy, I sure didn't see that happening. Oh, they picked up a stowaway. And there it is, the mansion.
Okay, we'll spread out commando style. Laverne, you go secure the area behind those double doors. Hoagie, you take care of upstairs reconnaissance. I'll maintain Command HQ here, in the lobby.
What are we looking for?
We've got to find where Dr. Fred is holding the tentacles.
This better not take too long. I've got an anatomy final tomorrow.
And I've got a show to set up later tonight. If I'm late, I don't get to test the drums.
If I know Dr. Fred, he's got the tentacles tied up in his secret lab. Question is, where's his secret lab?
Alright, here are our controls. Now, if I'm not mistaken, you can pretty much just play this entire game with the mouse. You don't need all that other stuff. Object highlight, that's new. That could be interesting. Switch render mode, that's what you saw where it changes it from non-remastered to remastered. Enter to confirm. Open inventory, commentaries. Okay, so there is a quick select, so you can just click 1, 2, 3. I don't know why Hoagie's first. I figured Bernard would be first, but who knows. And yeah, so let's go ahead and give it a shot here. So I know the first thing we need to do is we need to get into this office here. Dr. Fred's office. And we need to open up this portrait. And there will be a safe. We don't know the combination, so it wouldn't be prudent for me to try the combination. We need to pick up this Swiss bank book and get into this drawer here. And in the drawer will be some Boo Boo Be Gone. We will take that. And I think that's actually all we need in this particular room. And out here, we will need to pick up this flyer. If I'm not mistaken, that is a vacuum cleaner flyer. And we'll need this help wanted sign out the back. Or I guess that would be out front technically, huh? There is a dime in here. We will take that. And I think that's all we need from here, because the opening to the secret entrance is through this grandfather clock.
Aha! A secret passage. This is all too easy.
Laverne, how'd you get upstairs?
Am I upstairs? I got lost.
Seen any tentacles?
What's a tentacle?
Oh, just something I whipped up in my spare time. Made good pets, actually, until one of them tried to take over the world. Had to tie the little buggers up in the basement.
Good thing you told us that.
Yeah, Bernard wanted us to set them free.
Thank God you weren't that stupid. Did you say Bernard?
So if you haven't noticed, that is Dr. Fred.
Okay, you're free to go.
Thanks, Bernard.
Yes, thank you, naive human. Now I can finish taking over the world.
Wait!
Way to go, Bernard.
Oh, yeah. Now I remember. He's incredibly evil, isn't he?
I'll try to talk him out of it.
Well, what possible harm could one insane mutant tentacle do?
Do you really have to ask?
Leaping lab rats!
Dr. Fred.
What have you done this time, you meddling milquetoast? Now Purple Tentacle is free to use his evil mutant powers to take over the world and enslave all humanity!
Whoops.
Our only hope now is to turn off my sludge-o-magic machine and prevent the toxic mutagen from entering the river.
Isn't it a little late for that, Doctor?
Of course, that's why I'll have to do it yesterday through the time machine.
This is all your fault, Bernard.
Behold, children, the Chronogon!
Doc, can't you just send Bernard?
No, you must all go to increase the odds that one of you will make it there alive.
Have any people ever been hurt in this thing?
Of course not. This is the first time I've ever tried it on people.
And off they go. You know, he didn't actually state where they went.
Well, I'll be.
Bernard, float over here so I can punch you.
This must be that Woodstock place Mom and Dad are always talking about.
What could it all mean?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
Die! Die! We may not live to see yesterday.
I'm sure Dr. Fred wouldn't have done this if it weren't safe.
After all, he is a doctor.
It works! I can't believe it! And they said imitation diamond wasn't good enough.
What? Didn't see that happening.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, look at Hoagie surfing it on the way down. Welcome back, Bernard. I wonder why he came back.
Cheap mail order jewels?
What happened to Hoagie and Laverne?
I knew I should have bought a real diamond.
Are they alive?
My dials say that the larger specimen landed 200 years in the past, and the other is stuck 200 years in the future.
Well, hurry up and bring them back.
I will, as soon as I get a new diamond. Then all your buddies have to do is plug in their respective chronogons and...
Plug them in? Where is Hoagie going to find an electrical outlet 200 years in the past?
Yes, well, he'll be needing my patented super battery then, won't he? Now, where did I put those patented super battery plans of mine?
Plans? How are we gonna get Hoagie plans?
Don't worry me with details, boy. Just help me find the plans. They're in this house somewhere.
Now what am I going to do?
I think I made myself perfectly clear. Step 1, find plans. Step 2, save world. Step 3, get out of my house. Let's get cracking.
Okay, let's get to it then. So, I believe the plans are on the clipboard over by this...
Maybe I put them upstairs. That's got to be it. Upstairs.
Sure. But they're actually right here. This paper. The to-do list. On this clipboard, that's the plans.
I've got the plans.
Quick, we have to flush them to Hoagie.
How did you get over there?
My ingenious super battery design, please.
You really flushed them.
Yes.
Down the toilet.
No, through time. Using the highly sophisticated time flux hydraulic vortex chamber I've installed in each chronogon, you can flush small inanimate objects to each other through time. Flush small inanimate objects to each other through time.
Hello? Dr. Fred, can you hear me? Drat.
Did you hear something?
No. Let's see if what's-his-name catches on.
Oh, great. I'm stuck in colonial times, tentacles are taking over the world, and now the toilet's backing up.
Hoagie, come over here. It's your old pal, Dr. Fred.
Dr. Fred, how'd you get in there?
I want you to pick up those plans you see in the Chronojon, Hoagie. Bring them to Red Edison. He's my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. He'll know what to do.
You need the plans to make a super battery so you can plug in your Chronojon.
Okay, if you say so, Bernard.
Good boy. Does he have any experience with electronics?
Well, I once saw him take 3,000 volts directly through his head without batting an eye.
Didn't he pass out?
Well, he was already passed out when it happened.
Time for me to save the world, I guess.
Okay, so now I can switch between the two. But before I do anything as Hoagie, I do want to go back to Bernard.
As soon as Hoagie gets that battery working, we're set.
I'm afraid not. We still need a diamond for the main unit. And your friend in the future needs power too, if she's still alive.
Alive?
Get me out of here! I like trees and everything, but this one has got to go.
Okay, so as Hoagie, I need to flush... Not Hoagie, Bernard. I need to flush the flyer down.
Okay, I flushed it.
So Hoagie can pick it up. As well as the help wanted sign. Oh, wrong button. There we are. And that needs to go as well. Okay, we are now ready to continue as Hoagie. So this is in the past, as you can tell by the colonial styling of the house and the stagecoach. So we need to get into the house here. And let's open the door. Go on in. So first thing we want to do is ignore that mummy there and go down into the secret lair. There we go. Okay, so we'll want to pick up this lab coat because we want this guy to think we're working for him.
Hey, only employees are allowed to use that lab coat.
Oh, I'm sorry, I have to give him the help wanted sign first. So let's go into the inventory, present him with the help wanted sign.
What's this? Help wanted, moronic drone, assist genius, yada yada yada. Well, I'm the only genius around, and you look dumb enough. So pick up your lab coat and get to work.
There we go, now I can pick it up. And the left-handed hammer.
Say, that's a left-handed hammer, you know. I invented it myself. It was for my ungrateful slob of a left-handed son. Oh, well.
That will come in handy later, believe it or not. So now I need to give him the patent application for the battery.
Super battery, eh? Brilliant design. Sometimes I amaze myself. Now all I need is oil, vinegar, and some gold.
Oil, vinegar, and gold. I'm sure we will happen upon that later. Excuse me. So, now we just need to go back up here.
How about an amendment that the president has to be a human being?
Please, this is serious business.
You're right.
Alright, so we need to go into the main hall. Oops. Would you let me open the door? Okay. So here are some of our founding fathers. And well, I don't think I need to do anything with Hoagie right now, so I think I'll switch right back to Bernard. Alright, so we need to go back upstairs. And we need to go to the main hall here. Boy, the place certainly looks a lot worse here, huh? Okay, we need to open this grate. And I will show you why in just a moment here.
Hey, boy, you missed the party.
You and the clown were having a party?
No, last night. At the Novelty Good Salesmen's Convention. I tell you, we Novelty Good Salesmen know how to have a good time.
Gotta
I don't have time to talk to you right now.
Kid.
I need to get these teeth. Can you let me pick you up, please? Okay. Now they're gonna run away, and I have to chase them. Oops. Oh, well there we go. And that will allow me to pick the teeth up. See what I did there? Now I need to go into the kitchen, which is through this swinging door. Now, here are some coffees. I will need to pick both of these coffees up. And I will also need this fork. And this door should lead to, I believe it was a laundry room. I'm not sure. Yes, laundry room. I need to get into this cabinet.
Who knows what surprises await inside?
And pick up the funnel. So now, I need to go back to Dr. Fred's lab. And I need to fill up Dr. Fred's coffee with decaf so he falls asleep.
Decaf wouldn't help there.
Excuse me. You're supposed to put it in his mug? Okay, apparently I'm having trouble here. Decaf coffee, mug.
Decaf wouldn't help there.
Okay, come on. Okay, this should not be this hard. Mug, come on, just do it. Thank you.
Thanks. I needed a little pick-me-up.
You're welcome.
Must open safe. Must sign contract. Must provide for family.
I don't know about you, but whenever I sleepwalk, I always do it like a zombie with my arms out in front. Anyway, so now we need to go upstairs. And we need to go into this room here. And there is a giant Sasquatch sleeping in this room. We need to turn on the television.
This beautiful 4,000-carat diamond can be yours today with a special rock-bottom introductory price of $2 million. The number to call is 1-800-STAR-WARS. Don't miss this amazing once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
I definitely won't. Okay, actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and cut the video here. It is getting a little bit longer than I would have liked. I hope you guys like the game. I certainly do. It definitely brings back memories. As always, if you guys like the video, be sure to blast that like button. And if you want to see similar videos from me, be sure to subscribe. And as always, I will see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye!